Philip. Don't be a nit. Philip! Bro, I have a $900 bounty, Philip. Put the money in. Oh! Hello, everyone. How's it going? And welcome back to another stream here on the PokerStaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Oh, what a day we got planned today, chat. You know what? We got 2 tournaments. 2 day 2s that are coming up. Those are in about an hour and a half from now. The 530 and the 109, both knockouts, both in the money and with a decent stack in both as well. So going to be really exciting and fun to play. First place looks like it's going to be like around 60, 65K in this 530 Grand Prix. Holy action, bro. All right, so I think we are starting in the money here. We're in the money. On to day 2 of the 530, we get a 3x raise from Sebastian. 3-bit 10-8 suited. Oh, would have been a fun flop. Checks around 8 on the turn. Don't think we want a better hand. We've got all sorts of bad hands that are better bets. I think, you know, like all of the Broadways and stuff that actually have some outs against hands here. Just check fold. 3-bet Michael with ace-9. I think we bet here. I'm just trying to think if we have any checks in this spot. We probably actually do check some, even though it's such a dry board when we think about our 3-betting range and their calling range. We have some misses on this board, which are a little counterintuitive, I think. So we probably have some checks. We're going to go for a bet this time anyways. We call here. I like slow playing. Talal squeezes really wide. We want to get this bounty in the big blind. So I think we want to slow play kings. Oh my goodness, Bray. Check. Come on, man. I'll fold, I think. But close. Well, it's Monday, so for sure the weirdest hand. Weirdest hand of the month, we'll say that. It's still a bizarre hand, because it's almost like... I mean, what's so weird about that hand is they basically, like, changed game plans in the middle of the hand. Is what's bizarre, right? To me, anyways. It's like you can go with one of just like, okay, stack protection... With the jacks, I'm going to play this hand fairly passively and keep a strong range and allow my opponent to like bet into me and bluff and like have a really strong part of a range that calls. And then there's the other side, which is like I have jacks, which is a really great hand. And like I give a lot of respect to my opponents. They're going to be playing aggressively. So I'm just going to like aggressively play jacks, which is also, by the way, such a vulnerable hand in so many parts of that hand. You know, pre-flop and flop. And turn is where it's least valuable, like least vulnerable. So you would think like turn is the street where it's most likely to just call of any street, and it's just the complete opposite. And then you also add the contextual information of just the previous hand. They led on a queen deuce flop, betting flop and turn when we had quads, on a queen 5 flop when we had quads, and then they check folded the river. I mean, that's just a cluster of a hand, bro. I just never think it's jacks. It's just bizarre, dude. Especially they cover for a bounty pre-flop. And if they're going to call, like, why would you not call turn? Allow me to bluff? Like, you just fold out my bluffs and you don't get the bounty? It's unbelievable. Honestly, I can't make sense of that. It makes no sense. It's not approved in any sense of the word. But they win the chips. They fold the jack 10. Open ace 10. Call a 3-bet jam from Talal. Call a 3-bet from Kent. I don't really want to see a jam here. Probably would have to call with the bounty and, like, not a lot of ICM pressure at the moment. We're going to bet here. Take it down. We are sweating a new art score. We have potential here. In the 530 and the 109, table 5 and 6, we've got potential for art. Good luck. Good luck. Good start. Let's go. Up to 980,000. That is a nice pot. Get 2 calls. Not a good flop. Where's the art? On its way, B. Stevenson. It's on its way, man. In progress. Although it's not going to get very far today. This hand should at least some percentage of the time bluff on the river if it goes check, but we get a small bit of the turn. This is a pretty big bounty here if we get caught in the big blind, but it's for 30 blinds and like puts him in a terrible spot with middling pairs and stuff. Ace 10, like, so yeah, it's a shove. Nice. Nice. Our hand is pretty good here, being suited, covering for the bounty as well. Offsuit, I'm definitely going to fold. I think suited, we want to find a peel here. Sure glad I did. Look at this. Look at this. Now, how do we want to play this flop, right? It's nice to get like ace queen to fold. We don't really care about ace king folding. When they check, I think it's a clear bet. I just call a check raise if it comes in. But if they see bet, it's interesting whether we call or raise. Probably call. Probably. Just bet, take it. That's good enough. So these are huge bounties, dude. I mean, the 578 bounty, but this is a 687 bounty with fours for 4x starting stack for a lot of bounties. I think it's worth gambling for here. Good luck. This is the important one. Let's just keep it under 10. Can we do that? See, this is at least be an acer. Oh, let's go. The double knockout, chat. That's sick. Just at least be an ace, I was going to say, you know, like let me win the side, not just win the whole thing. There's going to be some slippage of time between task 1 and task 2. But if you spend an hour browsing TikTok, you just feel kind of bad about yourself at the end. Whereas if you have like a 2-hour break on the calendar, you're just like, oh, actually, I can watch a movie. I can read a book. I can browse TikTok. I can take a nap. Like I can do whatever I want. I go for a walk. Like, and you just come out the other side feeling like the day is more full as opposed to just letting it happen, you know? So I guess I'm disagreeing with you. I guess like I do add life happiness things to my schedule. I do. True. It's just the truth, man. It's the truth. If you have no clean clothes to put on, either buy a new pair of pants or figure out yourself at some point. You would have to do laundry. Yeah, I mean, that's great advice. We're going to call Zhao here with the top pair of jacks. 8 on the turn. Block. Ooh, very small. Very small. 5.5 to 1 we call with jack 5. We call. It's too small. I mean, I fold to like, you know, a big raise, but... It's not a great hand. We do cover 2 people in this pot, and there's not a ton of shoving stacks. Like, they could shove for 28 blinds, and they will with some hands, but not nearly as much as when they have, like, 17 blinds, right? I think it's not the right bluff candidate. We do have a lot of bluff opportunities. All of the broadways, right? King, queen jack, queen 10, jack 10, 10, 9. All of those are bluffing opportunities. So 3s and 2s, don't mind it, and we will bet the river now. We'll bluff the river now. We're trying to bluff a 4, a 6, or an 8 on this run out. But I think check on the turn is fine. Raise the king, queen of spades. 66 left. We're in 33rd. The median. Diego. If Diego shoves here for 13 blinds, it's tough. It's tough. Oh, man. I think call. I think call. The king, queen suited and the bounty on top. We're not happy about it, but I don't think we're close enough to the final table where we'd make the ICM fold here. Okay. Spade. No board pair. Yeah, that does run out like that frequently, doesn't it? So we call quite a bit here, but this is a hand that can 3-bet as well. I don't mind appeal in this spot. We do 3-bet some, but you get to call. You call more like as a frequency of your range. You call over half your range here, and you 3-bet half or so. Against the button, you 3-bet almost all the time. Like you 3-bet 80% of your range, and you call 20%. Early position raises, you're in the small blind. It's more like 50-50 in this spot. And then in a 8-handed table, it's like you actually call about 2/3 of your range, and you only 3-bet a third of it. So Ace-4 suited is a hand that does do well as a 3-bet. Just the stacks are quite awkward here. 23.5 blinds. So let's check. 7 on the turn. I think we want to bet. I don't think we want to bet large here, right? If we bet really big, we're saying we have king 10. We're saying we have 8-9. We're also saying we have bluffs like ace-jack and queen-jack and jack-9 suited and stuff like that. So just bet small. They call deuce on the river. What are our best bluffs here? Well, I think most of those other hands are a little bit better bluffs, right? Like we have queen-jack some, although we 3-bet sometimes. We have jack-9 suited some. We don't have queen-9. We have ace-8 suited some frequency. Ace-9 suited some frequency. Ace-jack offsuit and suited. some frequency. Ace queen, some frequency. I think we have to check here. I'm thinking we have quite a lot of bluffs actually in this situation. Having the hearts is not really what we want. We'd prefer them to have a heart draw that missed, right? And I also think we have a lot of bluffs to choose from to balance with our value bets, which are going to be king queen and king jack and sets of 10s and 6s that slow play, occasional set of king 10, occasional slow play aces. But yeah, it's like we have a lot of bluffs relative to that range, you know? Oh, man. I'm all in for 16 blinds. I don't think we want to raise call, dude. I don't think we want to raise folds. Going semi-pro online. I have good runs since May last year, but I'm currently playing almost every day. Should I take a day or two off? I mean, I think so. I would probably just look out for your like mental and physical health, right? And like solve for those. I don't think there's anything shameful about taking pride in working hard on something you're really passionate about. Just make sure that you're, you know, taking care of your health. And then if you got that down, then do whatever feels best from there, I'd say. Matthew Stump moving in. So I don't think folding is the right move here. I think I'm going to click back. I don't think I'm going to fold. Philip can definitely attack this board with backdoor flush draw type stuff. We do block some of the straights, but like 7-6 and 9-7 just call anyways. They don't really go for this check raise. Great. It's a great flop. Take it. Wow. Do we overcall? Probably. With the suitedness. Let's try and flop a flush or trips, right? Well, this is interesting. I would call this awkward, actually, in that we have a flush draw, but it's not a very good one. Makes it less awkward. We can just check fold now, I think. Wow. What a run out. You know, you had sort of people that were destined to go to different spots, right? Like people that were going to stay, people that were going to go to like Calgary or like go to Vancouver. No one was ever Montreal because it was French and like, oh, I don't speak French, so I can't go there. Like you can. Ideally, you learn French, but I mean, it's way cheaper rent. The vibes are very strong and you can like, it is not a burden. The only thing that really sucks is like official government communication is French first. So if you get letters in the mail to renew your healthcare, it's in French and you need to use like a translate app on your phone, but it's just not that big of a deal. Fold to the jam from Matthew. 9-10 suited, we're going to call here in the big blind. Swinging a miss in the flop. Yeah, so let's go. Yeah, minus 32 Fahrenheit is minus 35 Celsius. So basically the same, chat. Basically the same down there. Basically the same. Dan opens. We got ace 4 in the big blind. I think call, right? We're so short. There's not a lot of like reverse implied odds. So we just call and hopefully we can hit a flop that's something reasonable, you know? But that's a swing and a miss. Here it is. Come on. Ace 10 suited. Dan. Trust me on this, Dan. You want me to win this pot. Trust me on it, dude. Trust. Spade. Oh, it's a queen. Let's go. 732 chat. Trust me, Dan. It will pay dividends. It will. Nines. Okay. We just run it back to back. Dijon. Now is the time to have it, Dijon. That's a $500 bounty potential here. Dijon. Do it. Do it. Dijon shoves, Zhao reshoves, we call, we're up to 1.5 million, contending for the title. No? Okay. Philip, don't be a nit. Philip! Bro, I have a $900 bounty, Philip. Put the money in! Oh! Dijon has a bounty and 4 blinds, so we got to sweat that. We have not many blinds either. We have 13, king, queen. Don't raise here. This makes it uncomfortable. Oh, we shove, I think, still. Thing is, they're going to open pretty wide with Dijon here. We shove over the top at Dijon. All right. Good luck, chat. Here we go. I just prefer anyone else opening, but I still think it's a jam. Look at all this bounty. King, queen. King or queen, baby. Hit it. Jack. Another queen or a jack. GG. 27-14-03. Good game, guys. Close, right? Close. Made some good money in this tournament. Made some good money in general over the last 4 days of playing. It was great. We made money on Saturday, made money on Sunday, we made money on Monday. I don't know what happened on Friday, but it probably went well, dude. I don't know. The vibes are high. I'm going to be off tomorrow. I'm going to be off Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not sure, and I'll be back definitely on Friday for Friday through Monday grind. Expect it. Get hype about it. It's going to be fun. If you are missing me a bunch, you can always check me out on YouTube and on Facebook. We're releasing highlights there all the time. We got a bunch of highlights coming out starting tomorrow, I think 5 or 6. Also on Instagram and TikTok, lots of content coming out. So follow me there. PokerStaples and Jamie Staples everywhere on the internet. Big thanks everyone for the support today. I appreciate it. That was fun. That's it for now. I need some rest.